since we've been using Question 11, I think there's been a lot more energy in and a lot more focus on making sure that families are connecting with the staff and that they feel cared for and that they're important. But I think that it started even before we started rounding, just with the whole work of this project. It just shifted the focus of you didn't give me report on the patient, and you didn't make sure that they got the medication that they needed, and you didn't answer the phone call, to how are we going to care for these patients and families in the best way possible. It really started to break down all the barriers, and we all started to connect with each other, just like we want to connect with our patients and families.
There's no more questions about things like there used to be. Oh, I thought you said this, or, I thought the patient was this way. Now we're just understanding each other better, and nobody's pointing the finger at anybody anymore. I think that we're just taking everything as it goes, and, if something does happen, we're just kind of getting through things together, So people are more trusting of each other now.
One of the things that we push here on the IPU is excellence. It's one of our True Hope values. And we've had a couple situations where there was something that was missing in handoff. They felt that they were promised something different, so their expectation was not what the reality was on the unit. They're in crisis because they don't feel that they made the right decision, that kind of thing, where we may have failed somebody. I've walked into a family who wanted to revoke. And because I took the time to sit and talk to them, I was able to fix the problem. And then in that case, we actually made it such a positive experience. They thanked us when he passed away in the memorial. And so I think that the key to Question 11 is getting to know the family, but also opening up that line of communication where if there is a problem, they can come directly to me or my staff, and we can fix it immediately. It doesn't linger. They're not leaving with a bad experience and writing me a negative letter.
I think that since we've been doing this, and since other people have been playing the game also besides just our core group, I think that everybody has been working together better. I think that everybody's realized that if we do things together as a group instead of just individually, that things are kind of working better, and we're doing things better with patients and more patient-centered and family-centered.
The answers we get in Question 11 are things that a lot of times we don't always ask a patient, and it could be a very minute detail that means a lot to them. It could be the difference between vanilla and chocolate ice cream. They may hate vanilla and they love chocolate. And so when they ask for ice cream, typically the aides will go in, open the refrigerator, and grab what's there. Now they pause and they make a conscious decision, do I get the one that they want? And it makes a huge difference when you walk that in and it's their favorite ice cream, or we have lemon Italian ices and raspberry Italian ices. So I think that it helps to coordinate the care better with the aides, because the little things like that do make a huge difference.
We are identifying things so quickly, and we're able to talk to people about the things that have been emotionally charged before, and talk it through, and been able to answer questions and alleviate fears. And I think the more we do it, the better we've gotten, and the more hardwired it's become in every single staff member, even though there's only a core group of people working on the project, because they're modeling this behavior and they're talking to each other about it, and they've played the game as a unit. They're starting to get a better understanding of what the whole goal is.
I think that the staff's able to hear the positive reinforcement in real time, not after the fact. Not hearsay, it's actual in real time. They can actually pull the binder where we keep the information and take a look at the positive comments that the families have made. But they mostly hear it from us as soon as we come out of the room. And I think that just allows for a positive environment and better quality outcomes.